firing it up. Bill, firing it up.
That's a good movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a member of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Pettisville High School welcomes you to this interscholastic contest between Hicksville High School and Pettisville High School. Fans from both schools, please remember that all spectators are required to follow state requirements for your own health and safety, as well as the safety of others in attendance. Please be sure you are wearing a face covering at all times. The face mask must cover your mouth and nose. We live in a great country with freedoms like no other. To honor America and in respect for all who have served this great country to defend your freedoms, you are invited to stand for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's tournament game is sponsored by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Your attendance and support of the student athletes and coaches is appreciated by member schools for the right to move on. Though both teams are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools requests the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this tournament game have met the extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been assigned based upon the process approved by the OHSAA's Board of Directors. The officials for this game are Mr. John Huber, Mr. Scott Bonemeyer, and Mr. Dave Gershwin. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of both Hicksville and Pettisville High School. All fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administrating the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. And as important as ever, please respect the game. Now, let's meet the players in tonight's game. First, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Hicksville Aces. The Aces are coached by Tony Tier, assisted by Dave Blue, John Deal, and Bailey Tier. The non-starters are Aaron Klima, number 4, Tatum Sheets, number 21, J.R. Mendoza, number 33, Boston Hutman, number 30, Nolan Methvin, number 35, Maverick Keysberry. The Blackbirds are coached by Brian Lockemeyer, assisted by Justin Rivenall, Michael Schrock, and Zach Purcell. The non-starters are injured and unable to play this evening, number 11, Josh Horning, and number 30, Alex Lockemeyer. Number 2, Gideon Myers. Number 12, Sean Atkins. Number 22, Nate Root. Number 24, Dominic Heising. Number 25, Jake King. Number 40, Johnny Fenton. Number 5, Josh Fassner. Starting for the Blackbirds, number 3, Zakai Kaufman. Number 4, Joey Ricky. Number 10, Max Lockemeyer. Number 21, Jarrett Beck. And number 23, Caden Jacoby.
And good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to Pettisville, Ohio, home of the Blackbirds and boys sectional basketball tournament action. Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television here with you, along with Jim Seiler. Going to be calling the play-by-play. We've had the introduction of players and getting ready to jump center circle. With the play-by-play, here's Jim Meyer, Jim Seiler.
Jim Meyer.
Yeah,
there you go again.
We're off to a good start here tonight.
Yes, right. The tip goes to the Aces. So Turnbull had the ball, give it to Brody Balser, back to Josh Meyer, crossed into the middle. Over to Bergman, down low to Slattery. He goes up and it's off the glass and good. Mason Slattery with the first 2 of the game.
This is the second meeting of these teams this season. And the Blackbirds are going to be playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder tonight, Jim.
Yes, they are. But if they're quality, they will shake that for long.
Get down to business.
Right. Leppemeyer drives in the lane, puts up a runner. It's rebounded by Bergman and going back the other way.
First time we've seen the Aces in their road reds, and he carries the ball and turns it over. They are the visiting team on the scoreboard. And as we alluded to, the first meeting of these teams a couple weeks ago went to the Aces 55-43.
And that was on February 6th, so they've had a couple weeks to shake that.
Yeah, work on things.
Yes. Ripke had the ball and give it to Kaufman. Kaufman over to Leppemeyer. In the middle is to Beck. Ripke with the ball. Leppemeyer makes a turn. Brody Balser on him. Out front, Kaufman. Ball come back around. Ripke. They're trying to get the ball set, so number 23, Caden Jacoby, is their big man, and he is going to be the one that they want to feed.
If he matches up, same height as Jackson Bergman at 6'6".
Yeah, now he's got a mismatch. As Jacoby gets a rebound and puts it down. Yeah, they mismatched that with Brody Balser, was him.
So we're tied at 2 with 6:04 to go in our opening quarter. Again, glad to have you with us.
Josh Myers, Turnbull. Turnbull, look to Bergman. Back down low to Turnbull. Bringing it up. Everybody's looking. Pettisville in a 2-3 zone. Bergman, his shot partially blocked. Yeah. Leppemeyer with the loose ball. Ripke with it to Leppemeyer. Leppemeyer tries to drive on Myers, gets stopped. Back up on top. Over to Ripke. Ripke back.
They're going to say it grazed the fingertips of Landon Turnbull before it went out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Blackbirds.
Jarrett Beck to inbound it. Gets it into the big boy, Jacoby. Leppemeyer to Beck, or
good.
That's Ripke, I'm sorry. Ripke with a big three.
That'll give the Blackbirds their first lead of the night, 5-2. 4:49 to go, opening quarter.
Ball knocked away. Turnbull chases it down. Balser
there we go.
In tow. Bergman, and Bergman takes advantage. An easy lay-in.
1 point game now, 5-4.
Leppemeyer about lost the ball. To Beck. Over to Ripke. To Kaufman. Beck with it.
Oh, almost.
Turnbull almost stole it. And
nice
Beck
roll.
goes inside with it. Gets it on the rim and it rolled down.
7-4 now, and here come the Aces with 4:08 to go. Just underway here.
And
Balser gets it back.
Picks it back up. It's bounced pass from Turnbull down into
what a move
Bergman,
by Leppemeyer.
And Leppemeyer knocked it away. And Pettisville has the ball with Leppemeyer driving the lane. Bounce pass underneath to Beck, and they get the two-pointer. And we're going to have a timeout called, 30-second timeout by the Aces. It's 9-4.
Yeah, the Aces, I'm sure, did not want to have this game. They don't want to get into a bit too big of a hole too early on and have to play catch-up. So trailing by 5 now, a good time to step in and calm everybody down. It's a sectional semifinal game. There's going to be some jitters. There's a lot riding on the game, obviously. So Coach Tier talking with the guys.
Didn't like seeing the ball going down low.
Yep, and a couple of really nice passes.
Yes.
And again, Max Leppemeyer, what a move he put on Jackson Bergman underneath the hoop. I thought for sure that was going to be a no-brainer, 2 points for the Aces,
really.
And no.
Didn't happen that way. So the Aces have the ball. Myers comes across the 10-second line to Turnbull, across to Balser. Josh Myers, Bergman gets a 8-footer to go. 4 points for Bergman.
Down to a 3-point game now, 9-6 Pettisville.
Ripke. You know, when they played before, that didn't happen.
Nope.
Because their shots were not falling, and it's different. They're playing on their own floor tonight.
Yeah, they're very familiar with where to put themselves.
Right. You find spots on the floor where you like to shoot from, and you use them. Balser with the ball to Meyer, down low to Slattery. Puts it up too hard. Bergman with the rebound. Turnbull, the shot from outside is good. He's the big boy. Jacoby, he's got 4.
Makes it 14-9. Here come the Aces. Down by 5.
Pass inside.
To the Blackbirds. And Jim and I hesitated there because this is a sectional game, and you're never sure just how the officials are going to call it. Sometimes they'll let them play a little more than they would in the regular season, and sometimes they're a lot more finicky.
Yeah.
So we were just kind of waiting to see what the determination was going to be with that whistle.
Yeah, it's weird how different areas of the state have different counties have like unwritten rules.
Yeah.
That we're going to get physical, and you're going to take a beating. And some of them up here around this way, they don't like to get roughed up. Another shot put up by Beck. 6 points for Jarrett Beck.
16-9. The Aces find themselves down by 7.
Slattery tries to go inside. Gets it back out to Bergman for 3.
That's
Bingo.
good.
7 points for Jackson Bergman.
Makes it 16-12 and cuts the Blackbirds' lead to 4 with 45 seconds to go in our opening quarter.
Beck inside. Ball tipped by Number 4, Joey Ripke got that one to fall for 3.
19-12, and here come the Aces with 30 seconds to go in quarter number 1.
Slattery down to Bergman. Bergman into the lane, gives it out to Slattery. He loses it, and off his hand, tipped away, and it'll be Hicksville ball out of bounds with 18.5 seconds left in the first quarter. Slattery to Meyer. Meyer going to burn up some clocks.
Yeah, they're going to just go for the last shot.
The first quarter with the home-standing Pettisville Blackbirds 19 and the Aces 12.
So that brings us to our first break in the action here, and time for me to say a big thank you to our tournament new pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV. Stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online at jimschmidtauto.com. Want to thank them so very much for their continued support of our Ace. Proud to support Aces athletics in all shapes, in all sizes, all throughout the school year. Football, basketball.
We're getting ready. Aces will inbound the ball to start the quarter. Pettisville comes into this game with a 14-6 record. And the Aces are 8-10. 9-10, sorry. Ball taken away by Leppemeyer. He's a very active young man. Not very big either. Leppemeyer drives on Slattery and passes down low to Kobe, and it's an easy 2. Leppemeyer moves over to Josh Meyer. Pass inside to Bergman. Bergman turns, goes up. Ball deflected up away by Jacoby. Jacoby kind of having his way with Bergman right now, and Bergman scored 18 on them when we played them before. Pass inside Jacoby, and he traveled. That's the Aces' best defense on him.
6:47 to go, 21-12 Pettisville.
Myers gives it up to Turnbull. Turnbull over to Balser. Back to Myers. Inside, Bergman, Balser. Balser bringing it around to Slattery. Slats looking inside, looking, gives it up to Turnbull. Outside, Leppemeyer with him. Meyer
in trouble.
Gets the ball knocked away, and we're going to have a jump ball. And the ball is going to go to Pettisville. Zakiah Kaufman tied up Josh Meyer to get the jump ball. Jarrett Beck with it. Over to Ripke, out to Leppemeyer. It's off the glass, and it's going to go Hicksville. Out of bounds off of Kaufman. Slattery to Balser. Balser into Bergman inside. From 15. In and out, no good. And Jacoby pulls down the board. Leppemeyer drives in the lane. Ball picked off by Turnbull. Gets it down to Bergman.
Yep. That'll be Zakai's first. And team foul number 1.
Ball out to Bergman. Ripke on him. Gives it to Pettisville with the lead. Leppemeyer. Dribble across. Gives to Ripke. Out to Kaufman. Out to Leppemeyer. To Ripke. To Leppemeyer. Jarrett Beck in there. Ripke has Turnbull. Turnbull drives inside, puts up the runner, and it's
Good.
good.
Oh, my.
Oh, that had a little but English on it.
21-16. Aces have cut the lead to 5 halfway through this second quarter.
Kaufman. Long pass intended for the big boy, Jacoby, and it's out of bounds. Aces with the ball, 3:50 to go in the first half. Myers with it. Looking inside Turnbull from 17. It's up off the rim, no good. Bergman with the rebound and off the glass and good.
21-18.
9 points for Bergman. Leppemeyer with it for Pettisville. Gives it up. Kaufman. Jarrett Beck with it. To Leppemeyer. Leppemeyer tried to drive on Balser. Puts up a runner, and it's good.
23-18 now after the Leppemeyer basket. Turnbull.
Balser with him. Ripke over to Kaufman.
And we're going to have a foul away from the ball.
Number 2 with the foul, Josh Myers. Dribbling against Slattery. Inside to Beck, off the rim. Ball chased down by Balser. Gives it to Myers. He's across the 10-second line with it. Down low to Bergman. Bergman turns and he's fouled.
Draw the foul. That's what Jackson's been trying to do for a couple trips down now.
Yeah, he brings the ball down too low. If he keep it chest high, there would be a lot less chance of him getting a hand on it.
So that'll be Beck's first and team foul number 2 with 2:12 to go here in the first half. Bergman hits the first one.
There, he missed the second one. Beck with the rebound.
So 23-19, now down to a 4-point game.
10 points for Bergman. Leppemeyer. Beck. Leppemeyer from outside off the rim. Turnbull with the rebound.
Ball goes out of bounds. They're saying last touched by Pettisville. As Turnbull didn't waste any time getting up the floor.
No.
After that rebound.
15-footer by Turnbull is good.
And we're back to a 2-point game now, 21-23.
That's 9 for Turnbull for the game.
Pettisville, their lead now cut to only 2. Bergman gets a hand on it, but Leppemeyer gets it back.
Have Leppemeyer with the ball. Drives baseline, tried to get it inside. Bring it around. Beck with the short jumper is good. He's getting some easy shots.
Yep.
They're all down inside the lane.
Yeah, he's gotten himself free in that mid-range right there in the paint. And
nice pass by Turnbull to Bergman.
Back to a 2-point game with under a minute to go until halftime.
Leppemeyer. Balser on him. Maybe they're going to hold it. They drop the rest of their offense down on the baseline. They'll go 1-4 maybe. Leppemeyer with Balser working him. Now we're going to double him with Turnbull. Goes over to Ripke. Down goes to Jacoby. Back to Ripke. Everyone spread it out.
Yeah, they managed to burn off about half a minute.
20 seconds remaining. Leppemeyer, Balser.
Down to 10.
Leppemeyer and Balser. Gives it to Ripke. Ripke's going to give it up. and goes in the corner to Beck, and it's off the rim, and that is the end of the first half of play with the Pettisville Blackbirds on top 25-23.
So we have reached halftime of this boys sectional semifinal.
It's that quarter.
So again, we want to thank you for joining us here on our live stream coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel from Pettisville. And I understand we might have had some issues from time. I hope everybody understands that we're kind of at the mercy of the internet and the cellular service. We're doing the best that we can, and there are some things that are just out of our control. But aside from that, we want to thank you for joining us. Hope you are enjoying our coverage. We are going to take a break. We invite you to stay tuned, though. Jim and I will be back, and we will have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. And, of course, we'll keep the live stream going. We've got a little over just a few seconds, 9 minutes and 5 seconds before we get the second half underway. And we're going to just do some quick compiling here. So about 90 seconds before we tip off the second half, we'll give you the unofficial scoring for the first. That checks. That checks too. Okay, good. Anyway, we are very glad to have Base here in our broadcast position and giving us permission to be here to live stream the coverage. We want to thank him so very much. And again, big thank you to our basketball tournament broadcast underwriters, making it possible for us to be here. We have, once again, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships and the Hicksville Athletic Boosters stepping in and underwriting our coverage and lending us their support so that we can be with you. And hopefully this will be the first of many games we'll be bringing you on the boys' tournament trail. The other game that we're keeping an eye on and can track down some scores at some point will advance and 3 minutes until halftime. Edgerton leading 14-0 today because Pettisville is the higher seed. If the Aces pull out a victory, and if the Aces upside is going to be playing where? It's leading, and they are in the bonus, so they're shooting free throws, and evidently Holgate is not. Yeah. So Holgate has only
here. I just saw Kenzie. She made first team District 7.
After you've been injured, you're still like number 1 or number 2 in the region in several. So you're basically play half a season and you still finish. Goes to show just what a loss she was to the Lady Aces.
Right.
And
you'd like seen her up there higher, but just.
But
I'll throw in and really, they were halfway decent, but they didn't have a great season. Yep. Lots of good stuff going out there honoring some of these kids. They deserve every bit of it.
And again, at this point in the season, we've wrapped up all the regular season play. And the Lady Aces, of course, bowing out in their sectional final game on Saturday of last week. So their season is over. And we want to pass along best wishes to Coach Dave Blue, too, not able to be with the team tonight. Josh Freaks filling in for him. So if you're out there watching and listening to us, Dave, feel better. Look forward to seeing you back soon.
Dave's had a tough year.
Yeah. A lot of people have had a tough year.
Out with surgery.
Yeah. But so we're looking forward to that's going to be quite a second half here, just a 2-point differential.
Yeah, maybe the Aces will get a wall put in down there so that they can keep the big.
As we are getting ready for the second half of action, with a little over a minute to go before we tip off quarter number 3. It's a 2-point game with the homestanding Blackbirds leading the Aces 25-23. And Jim, let's take a look at that unofficial first half scoring.
The first thing is, this is unique. There's been 10 players in this game.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Oh, yeah. And there were no substitutions.
Okay, for the scoring for Hicksville, Jackson Bergman has 4 baskets, a tray, and a free throw for 12. Mason Slattery has 1 basket for 2. Landon Turnbull has 3 2-pointers and a 3-pointer, and he has 9, so that is 23 points for Hicksville. For Pettisville, Joey Ripke has 6 with 2 trays. Max Leppemeyer has a tray and a basket for 2 for 5. Jarrett Beck has 4 baskets for 8 points. And Caden Jacoby has 3 baskets for 6 for their total of 25.
Aces ball to start the second half. We are underway. And once again with the play-by-play, Jim Seiler.
Here we go. So Bergman had the ball out on top. Turnbull got it from him. Shoots.
Oop.
No, he put a pass off. You shoot your usual shot. Beck with it for Pettisville. To Leppemeyer over to Ripke. Ripke with the ball.
Should mention, too, in that first half, not a lot of fouls and only 1 timeout taken on either side of the ball.
Bergman with a nice snatch pass intended for Jacoby. Meyer cross the court. Pass Bergman. Bergman down to Turnbull. Pass is flying around down there. Myers from outside rips a 3. Now we have 4 people that have scored.
And the Aces take the lead for the first time since right at the very start of the game.
To the hoop, and Bergman with the rebound. Down to Turnbull. Turnbull has Leppemeyer foul him.
Leppemeyer's first. And that'll be team foul number 1 for this second half.
Bergman to inbound it. Is out to Slattery. To Meyer. Turnbull into the lane. Bounce pass down to Bergman. Gets it back out to Slattery. Out to Turnbull. Nothing.
Nope. Slattery gets it out of there. Out of bounds. And Holgate has taken the lead at halftime. It's the Tigers leading the Bulldogs 18-17 at Edgerton.
That's a positive. So Leppemeyer brings the ball up. Balser on him. Jacoby tried to set a pick and then roll off, but it didn't work. Ripke with it. Leppemeyer over to Beck. Beck outside the circle. Wants to give the ball to Leppemeyer, which he did. Leppemeyer at the free throw line. Over to Kaufman. Ball coming around. They're using lots and lots of time up. Pass up, shot, and Leppemeyer with the 2-pointer.
Now it's 27-26 Pettisville.
Meyer looking over to Bergman down in the corner to Balser. Back into Bergman. Bergman working on Hobie. Bergman got the ball back after it was blocked. In the corner to Balser. Bergman. Leppemeyer on him. Out to Turnbull. A reverse layup.
Showtime.
And Turnbull is at 11 points.
Makes it 28-27 Aces. All alone.
Back with an easy 2.
They left him right there again.
They're letting him wide open, and he's got 10 points.
29-28, Pettisville retakes the lead.
Turnbull for 3, no
Nope.
good. Rebound, Jacoby.
Yep.
Leppemeyer bringing it up. Now they're in a 1-4 offense. To Kaufman. Kaufman tries to go baseline. This is back. Out front to Beck. Beck.
Blackbirds, but that's the way to do it. Turnbull just got his hand on the ball. And
that'll make him think the next time he tries that. Ripke with it to Leppemeyer. Back to Rip. Leppemeyer over to Kaufman. This is becoming a game of stamina now.
Yep.
Nice pass down low. Put up Jacoby to rebound. 8
Jacoby.
points for Jacoby.
3:42 left in our third quarter. Aces now down by 3.
Passes around.
Oh,
Steal by Kaufman.
Kaufman
Lays
good.
it in.
That's his
We got
first
a
bucket of the night.
timeout. Aces timeout. With 3:20 remaining here in the third quarter.
Fairly balanced scoring, to be honest with you. It's Aces have put in 5 points, and the Blackbirds have put in 8. So just a 3-point differential, but it's 5 points on the scoreboard there. 33-28, Pettisville in the lead.
Looks big on the scoreboard.
And still no substitutions on either side of the ball.
Right. The endurance.
Yeah. See who's got the conditioning.
Yes.
Second timeout used by the Aces. They'll have 3 remaining. And Pettisville has yet to stop the clock.
So Hicksville will inbound the ball. And on him. Leppemeyer there. Bergman out to Myers. 15-footer short. Bergman to rebound. Gets it off the glass and good.
$33-30 now. Aces cut the lead to 3.
14 for Bergman. Leppemeyer over to Ripke. Ripke gives it to Kaufman. Leppemeyer with it. Leppemeyer to Beck. Beck, the dangerous one.
Yep.
Pass
He's
inside
dropping.
to Jacoby.
He's dropping back to his spot, and he'll cut back in.
Out Leppemeyer for 3. It's no good. Beck with a rebound. Back to Leppemeyer. Yep, we're going to have a foul. Going to be on Balser.
That'll be Balser's first. And that's just team foul number 1 on the Aces. As again, not a lot of fouls being called in this game. At least not yet.
Yeah, at least not yet. Leppemeyer to Beck. Beck down low to Ripke from the corner. Rebound Balser. Jacoby steals it to Beck. Out to Leppemeyer. To Beck. Jacoby on the outside now. Leppemeyer.
Good look.
It's up and
Out
of play. Got a little bit too much air in the ball.
1:25 to go in the third quarter. And here comes our first substitution of the game.
Yes, it is.
Number
Miss
1.
Aaron Kleeman for the Aces.
Spell
Balser
Balser.
taking a break. They have a foul on Leppemeyer.
Yep.
It's
That'll
his
be
second.
Max's second, and that's team foul number 2.
Offensive
Foul
foul.
on Josh Myers. That's Josh's second, and team foul number 2 on the Aces. And timeout on the floor from the Pettisville bench. So the Blackbirds lead by 3, 33-30, with 1 minute and 14 seconds to go here in quarter number 3 of this boys' second. So So this will be the first timeout called by Pettisville. Again, they'll have 4 left. The Aces have used 2 timeouts. They have 3 remaining. Neither team.
So back inbound the ball to Leppemeyer. And we are slowly moving up the floor. Leppemeyer with ball.
The clock before going to half.
Looks to me like they're going to try to do it again.
Yep.
Not good situation.
Count it, and he's going to go to the line. Jacoby, his bread and butter.
Yep.
As he hits the
Bergman
easy
got
bucket.
the foul.
Myers will come in for Slattery. Balzer came back in for Myers, by the way.
Missed that. Ball tipped out. Jacoby gets it. Opportunity.
And the
Opportunity.
Coach Leppemeyer calling for just one shot. Kill the last 30 seconds of the quarter.
Leppemeyer with Balser on him. All he has to do is get away from him.
There's a bench warning. So I'm assuming that's a bench warning on Hicksville.
Must have been. Yeah, it looks like he wouldn't take much. Leppemeyer with Balser up on top. Try to attack. 5 seconds. Down low. Jacoby is taken away by Turnbull, and it's going to be nothing at the other end. And at the end of
Our basketball tournament broadcast underwriters here on Hicksville Community Television. The Hicksville Athletic Boosters, proud to support Aces athletics throughout the school year. Happy to underwrite our coverage of sectional basketball action. If you'd like to learn more about being a part of the Hicksville Athletic Boosters, you can call the high school office, talk with Mr. Slattery, or contact Mr. Jack Schock. Not hard to track either of those individuals down. Also, big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, anytime you see Aces sports action on Hicksville Community Television, they're the ones that help make it possible. So proud to have their underwriting support. Hope you will thank them as well. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Here we go.
yes.
5-point game as we start the fourth quarter.
Looks like
Blackbirds
Hicksville
in
wants
lead.
to put a little pressure on now. So Pettisville with the ball. And we've gone man on them all over the floor. Leppemeyer.
Quite fast enough.
Leppemeyer out to Beck. Ripke to Leppemeyer. Cross to Kaufman.
He's mad at himself.
Oh, yeah.
He knew it, too.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. It's all right. Get it back. So Leppemeyer has the ball now to come up the floor with a little bit of token press. That's
Balzer gonna hang him
not
up a little
really
bit.
a go-getter. Down low, Jacoby. Leppemeyer across to Kaufman. Inside to Beck. Top of the lane. Over to Leppemeyer. Leppemeyer in the lane. Puts up a shot. It's blocked by Slattery. Bergman comes out with it. No.
Oh. Bergman goes down a little awkwardly, but fortunately, thankfully, pops right back up.
23 with the foul.
That'll be
Jacoby.
That's his first. Team foul number 3 for the Blackbirds.
Slattery out on top with it. Over to Bergman. Bergman into Turnbull. Turnbull steps out. Josh Myers pass inside to Slattery somehow.
Boom.
Oh, Bergman with 3.
That makes it a 2-point game, 35-32 with 6:10 left in regulation.
He's always
Bergman pops it in, punches it out. This time, he was not going to miss that
He's
layup.
not going to miss that layup, no.
And we're tied at 35 with 5:53 to go.
Yep, a foul on Balser.
Balser. That'll be Brody's second. And that's team foul number 3 on the Aces.
I was going to say, you know, teams freeze the ball and they forget how they got where they were.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and look at there. He stepped in bounds.
And he knew it, too, as soon as he did it.
As soon as that foot went down, he
Coach
knew it.
Schleppelmeyer is trying to will his team to calm down on the sideline. We see another one of those kind of mistakes, and we may have another timeout on the floor.
And you might have a substitution. Things are starting to kind of unravel a little bit. So Myers with it to Bergman. Bergman kicks it out to Balser. To Turnbull. Turnbull. Down, pass down to Slattery, and it's in. 4 points for Mason.
And the Aces go on top again, 37-35.
Leppemeyer with it.
Oh,
He
gets it back.
Blocked by Slattery, and Leppemeyer got it back. They definitely take advantage of the opportunities.
Yep.
You know, loose balls and that have belonged to Pettisville tonight. Leppemeyer inside, shot put up.
Good.
That bounced and danced on the rim. Oh, it's back even again.
Tied at 37.
Turnbull, jumper, good.
39-37 Aces.
Leppemeyer with Balser on him. To Kaufman. The back holding it.
Aces moving him backwards.
Yeah.
That'll be Myers.
Third.
Team foul number 4 on the Aces as Josh Myers pick up his 3rd personal. Leppemeyer with the ball as we're past the halfway
In the
point.
corner, it's Kaufman, and the rebounds to Bergman. Gives it to Turnbull, up the floor. Over to Myers. Myers looking inside. Slattery.
Count it, and he's going to the line. Slattery with the bucket and the free throw to come. 2nd personal foul on Beck, and that's team foul number 5 on the Blackbirds. With 3:40 left in regulation. In and out.
Turnbull gets a foul.
That'll be Landon's first. And team foul number 5 for the, or it should be team foul number 6
It is.
for the Aces. 37-41, Aces with the 4-point lead. And timeout. Coach Leppemeyer calling his 2nd timeout with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in regulation. His team has the ball. They're trailing by 4. They're 1 away from going into the bonus. The next Aces foul will put Pettisville into the bonus. And again, Pettisville has committed 4 team fouls, so they still have a couple of fouls they can give.
Hey, Jacoby's dominating the game like he should.
Yep.
He's really active out there. He leads Pettisville in scoring at 16-6, and he also leads the whole Northwest area in rebounding. He averages 11.2 rebounds per game.
And we've been told that Edgerton and Holgate are tied at 24 with 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Okay.
So they're behind us.
Yes, they are.
So
well, we'll catch up with some timeouts coming here.
I would assume so. Both teams with 3 remaining.
So Beck inbounds the ball to Leppemeyer. Jacoby gets out there, sets a pick, tries to go pick and roll. Ball goes Kaufman coming around. Ripke to Leppemeyer. Leppemeyer over on the right side to Ripke. Leppemeyer. Josh Meyer on him. Bring it back out to Jacoby. Jarrett Beck.
And
Turnbull's going to get a foul for holding.
And that'll be 1 and 1 for the Blackbirds.
Just what we didn't need to do. Jarrett Beck at the line.
Clock stop with 2:55 and a chance to cut the Aces lead in half.
Missed it.
Nope. Remember to foul him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
now,
all of his shots he's made have been
yeah,
shorter than that.
Yeah, I was about to say, now that I've said that, he won't miss one from here on out.
That's right. You kiss of death. Oh. Brody Balser with the ball. Out on top. Now the Aces
can relax and take the air out a little bit or get them to come out and foul them.
Yeah. Leave it go. There you go.
Good job. A nice heads-up play by Turnbull.
We're down to 2:23 remaining in the game. 41-37. Aces lead. We're going to have a foul on Leppemeyer.
That'll be his third. So Max Leppemeyer gets team foul number 5, and it'll be out of bounds side court for the Aces. Slattery foul. And that'll send Mason Slattery to the line.
Number 4, Ripke.
Ripke's first personal, and team foul number 6 now on the Blackbirds.
Come on. You put some more points on the board there, Mason. That's
got
better.
that one. Slattery makes it a 5-point game, 37-42.
Leppemeyer gives it to Kaufman.
Kaufman nearly travels, but
back to Leppemeyer. Slattery on him.
Under 2 minutes.
Kaufman, Jarrett Beck, in and out.
And that time Beck doesn't get it.
Oh!
And Slattery. Kaufman at the line. Got that one. Makes it 42-38, 4-point game. And he gets that one. So it's a 3-point game, Aces with the ball.
Get up the floor.
And that's going to be
number 4.
That'll be his second for Ripke. And Bertha gets a 1-and-1. Got it.
Doesn't
He's going to
matter
shoot
now.
2 now, yep. Makes it 43-39 with 1:25 to go.
No.
Misses that one.
43-39. Pettisville, 1:20 remaining. Leppemeyer drives to baseline, puts up a shot. It's off the rim. And Josh Myers comes out with it.
Third personal.
Ripper's got 3.
And we'll go down, and Brody Balzer will shoot 1-and-1.
Let's see, Brody. Get yourself on the scorebook. That's the way.
And Balzer's going to go right back to the line.
Kaufman with the hack.
That's team foul number 9.
1:01 remaining in the game.
Balzer back at the line for what will be the last 1-and-1 for the Aces. Got it. Balzer makes it a 7-point game. 46-39 with a minute and counting.
Foul. Leppemeyer with the ball inside Jacoby. Up and good. And they want a timeout.
Of course.
They even set up the defense.
46-41 Aces. They'll get the ball, and they'll need to go the length of the floor. They got to kill 51 point something seconds to advance to a sectional final. Out on the floor.
Yeah.
You're done tonight, you're done. Your season is over. .3 seconds. Aces leading 46-41. A 5-point advantage. And Hicksville will have the ball out of bounds on the baseline. Balzer's going to handle the inbounds. Coach Tier setting his personnel. Here we go.
We're up. That's away. There you go. Up the floor. No, Jacoby going to foul him.
And that's 10, so 2 shots from here on out for the Aces, no matter what.
21, I think. Yeah, it was 21.
Yep, that'll be 3 on Beck. Slattery, 40.4 seconds. Got it. My heart skipped a beat.
Yes.
Back to a 6-point lead.
He changes his motion about every free throw shot.
So here we go, 35 seconds.
Leppemeyer from way out there.
Holy
cow.
And timeout.
Holy smokes. Shouldn't
Kinda
be allowed. You have to stay inside the gym to play this game.
Kind of reminds you of that regional semifinal against Crestview, doesn't it, Jim?
Oh, God.
With the miracle 3-point shot.
Yeah, really.
The first one that kept him in the game, and then the second one that won it. The good news is here, another miracle 3-pointer would just make it a tie, as he a good free throw shooter.
I can't believe he shot them that far out. Gee, that was an extra 6 feet.
You get that little bit of an edge of desperation, gives you that little extra push of adrenaline. And
yeah, he definitely had the adrenaline going.
So the Blackbirds break huddle and go out onto the floor first. Here come the Aces. Looks like Balzer's going to handle the inbounds.
There we go. Step over Bergman.
And he'll be fouled by Jacoby.
See, now that should be an intentional foul. He reached out and grabbed him. They need 2.
Got it.
Take that one. Let's take another one.
4-point game.
That's the way.
5-point game.
Don't let Leppemeyer get a shot. He'll throw it up from nowhere. Cross court.
Partially
Nice
blocked.
block. And
Bergman's
Jacoby's fouled again with 19:9 remaining.
And that'll be Jacoby's third.
And Jackson back at the line.
Back at the line. His team up by 5. He's got 2 more shots.
Very
Boom.
good. Very good.
I know the player of the game if this is an Aces win.
That point total is
Got it.
24.
Oh, man.
24 he's got for the night.
Here we go.
51-44 is the score. Leppemeyer.
Leppemeyer. Nothing there.
That one didn't happen.
And
And
Bergman.
Bergman comes out, and
he'll be
Bergman
fouled
gets
again.
fouled again.
Might as well because it was under 10 seconds now, so Bergman would have just had to get to that safe spot on the floor and stood there.
Yep.
And that's what the Aces are thinking. They're all dropping back.
Here comes the substitutes, the first ones for Pettisville for the night.
Number 25 and number 20, I'm going to guess perhaps seniors.
Seniors, I would imagine.
That's King and
Yeah.
Heising.
I know King's a senior.
King and Heising are both seniors. This way they at least get some playing time in the sectional game in their last year.
Yes.
Got it.
Look at that. Yeah, don't take it out. Just leave it go.
There we go. 52-47.
Yeah, this will take some stats.
And that was Leppemeyer with the last shot? Okay.
Yes.
So the Aces win their sectional semifinal, and they will advance. We'll see if we can track down a final before we wrap things up on the Edgerton and Holgate game. They were tied late in the third quarter, and they've still got about 5 minutes of game time left. So we're going to do a quick tabulation here. We're doing the best we can. We're plodding away here.
Yes. Oh, that one's right. I got him.
Yep. Okay, I'm good for Pettisville.
Okay, then you do Pettisville.
All right. So let's take a look at the Blackbirds on the short end of the scoreboard here tonight. They were led in scoring this evening by number 10, Max Leppemeyer. Max put in 5 in the first half and then followed that up with a couple of threes and a couple of twos in the second half to finish up with 15 points unofficially, one of 3 Blackbirds in double figures tonight. Also in double figures, the big man, Caden Jacoby. He had 6 in each half and on a dozen, or 1, 2, 3, on 6 2-point officially. After that, Ripke had a couple of threes in the first half and was scoreless in the second half to finish tonight with 6. And all second half scoring for Zakai Kaufman with a bucket and 2 free throws and 4 points to hit.
Throws for his 3. And Mason Slattery had 3 buckets, pair of free throws. Needs to shoot better free throws. A lot more free throws at practice, coach. And that gives him 8. For Landon Turnbull, he had 4, 5 twos and a tray for 13 total points, and the player 6.
Pettisville got 2 points from the free throw line, and the Aces had 12.
Yeah, the difference was we got ahead in the end, and they had to come and get us.
And they put them in when they put us into the double bonus.
That was it.
That was as long as you were not ice cold from the line. That's when you kind of know that you got this one in the bag. And I was watching Coach Leppelmeyer's body language on the sideline, And at about the minute 15 mark, you could tell he knew. He knew that barring something miraculous, they were going to be wrapping up their season.
He almost got something last minute from way out there.
And Max is a senior this year, so he won't be around to haunt us next year. But, again, what a great player, and really what a terrific effort from the Blackbirds, and what a great facility that they have here, too. And, again, we want to thank Brian Leppelmeyer, who's not only their head coach, but he's also the AD, and he was the tournament manager for this event. We want to thank him so very much for giving us our space and, again, welcoming us to Pettisville. We thank him so very much. We also want to thank the underwriters for our sectional tournament broadcast, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. And a big thank you also to the Hicksville Athletic Boosters, proud to support Aces Athletics throughout the school year and proud to be a part of our HIX-TV sectional tournament coverage. Thanks so much to them. If you'd like to find out more about being a part of the Hicksville Athletic Boosters, you can call the high school office, talk to Mr. Jeffrey Slattery, or you can contact Mr. Jack Schock. I want to thank both of them so very much. The Facebook page. So with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in regulation, Holgate is leading 37-33. So, but Edgerton is almost in the double bonus. So, and the Aces or the Tigers are not yet in the bonus. So we'll wait and see how that goes. We'll hopefully get you an update on that, depending on who wins. If it's Edgerton, on Friday we will be at Edgerton for a sectional final game. If it's Holgate, then we will be home at the Red Zone. And as soon as we find out, we'll maybe pop on and do a live update on the Facebook page tomorrow afternoon to fill you in on all of the details. So with that, we are going to wrap it up for this evening. Again, big thank you to everybody here at Pettisville. And with that, we'll say one final time. Final score in this sectional semifinal, it was the Hicksville Aces knocking off the Pettisville Blackbirds 52-47, the final score. And for Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play, and for Chris Warner running the iPad Pro camera, I'm Bill Murphy.